Okay. In the previous sutra, hal nabhyo dirghat sutisya pruktam hal. We studied about lopa of su pratyaya and ti pratyaya and si pratyaya when they are present as aprukta. So the next sutra is yeng rasvat sambuddhehe. This is 6169. The padacheda of the sutra. Yeng rasvat panchami ekavachana. Sambuddhehe is the shashti ekavachana. Sambuddhehe yeng rasvat lopah comes as anurti from lopo vyorbali. So if yeng or rasva letter are followed by sambuddhi, since sambuddhi is in shashti, that should undergo change. So lopaha, there will be deletion of sambuddhi when it is preceded by yeng or rasva letter is the meaning of this sutra. If we can understand what is panchami and shashti, it is easy to interpret the sutras on our own. Yeng rasvat is in panchami, so this should be present here. Sambuddhi, this should be present here. So at this stage, there will be deletion of sambuddhi. Lopa comes as anurti from lopo vyorvali. Before we proceed, we shall know what sambuddhi is. Sambuddhi. It is defined by the sutra. Ekavachanam sambuddhi. 2349. This is from the anurti of sambodhane comes from the previous sutra. The anurti of sambodhane comes from previous sutra. You can see that. I'll show. Here you can see प्रातिपदिकार्थ लिंग परिमाण वचन मात्रे प्रथमा संबोधने च सामंत्रितम एकवचनम संबुद्धिः प्रातिपदिकार्थ लिंग परिमाण वचन मात्रे प्रथमा. The pratama vibhakti is used to denote the pratipadika, pratipadikaartha, its linga and parimana and vachana. We are going to study these sutras once we study the subanta forms of different words, how they are used in the language. So pratama is used to express the pratipadikas, and sambodhanecha, the same pratama is used in sambodhane also in addressing. Samantritam, sa amantritam, those forms those forms of pratama vibhakti when used as used for sambodhana, they are called as amantritam. It is a sangna, amantritam. In amantritam ekavachanam sambuddhihi. The ekavachana forms, ekavachana pratyaya is called as sambuddhi. That is su. When used for sambodhana, it is called as sambuddhi. Sambodhane ekavachanam sambuddhihi. Ekavachanam means pratama ekavachanam. Pratama also comes as anurti from pratipadikaartha linga parimana vachana matre pratama. So this su pratyaya, when it is used for sambodhana, then it is called as sambuddhi. Otherwise it is not. So here Rama plus su, this su is used for addressing Rama. So this is called as, this su pratyaya is called as sambuddhi. So coming to our sutra, yeng rasva sambuddhehe. The saying letters
AO
or rasva.
Ayurulu Ru.
Yeah. Yeng rasva sambuddhehe. Yang letters and sambuddhi. Yang and rasva letters when followed by sambuddhi, there will be a deletion of sambuddhi, that is supratyaya. The previous sutra, yang halgnabhya suti sapraktam, that sutra dictates the deletion of supratyaya when it is not used for sambuddhi. So when it is not a sambuddhi, when it is not used for sambodhana. But this is a case where it's used for sambodhana. There, if this pratyaya comes after yang letters or rasva letters, then it undergoes deletion. Examples. For example, if you consider muni for here so is used for, if so is used for sambodhana, then this ikara undergoes gunadesha. Before it undergoes gunadesha. In sambuddhi, there will be rasvasya gunaha. The rasva letter undergoes gunadesha. So ikara is a rasva. So this undergoes gunadesha. So e becomes a. Now this pratyaya so comes after a yang letter. A is a yang letter. So by this sutra, yang rasva sambuddhehe, there will be sulopa. So we get the form as mune. Mune is the sambodhana form of
ekavachana.
in ekavachana. Similarly, if you take guru, in sambuddhi it undergoes gunadesha. It becomes guru. It ends with o, which is a yang letter. A o or yang letters. So it ends with o. So here also there will be sulopa. So the final form is guru, muni, guru. All rasva ikaranta, rasva ukaranta. In their sambodhana forms, they end with yang letters. There will be sulopa. Then for rasvanta words, Rama ends with rasvakara. Here also there will be gunadesha, but gunadesha of rasvakara is rasvakara only. So it ends with rasva letter. So by yang rasvat, we get a deletion of so. Here also we get the form as Rama in sambodhana. So these three words, for these three kinds of words, ekaranta, okaranta or rasvanta words, there will be sulopa, supratyasya lopa when used as sambuddhi or when used for sambodhana, for addressing. The next sutra is shesh chandasi bahulam. Shehe is the shashti, saptami, bahulam is pratama. Lopaha comes as anurutti from lopo viurvali. By this sutra, there will be deletion of she. She is the shehe is the shashti ekavachana. Shashti ekavachana of she. Hari becomes arehe. Giri becomes girehe. Like that, she becomes shehe in shashti. So there will be deletion of she because this is in shashti and lopa comes as anurutti. So deletion of she, where in chandasi, how bahulam. Chandasi means in the context of Vedas, not in Laukika Bhasha, in our not in our classical literature or in our Sanskrit. Only in Vedas.
Vyavahara Sanskritam.
In Vedas only, there will be deletion of this she pratyaya. Bahulam means diversely. Diversely means sometimes this is seen, sometimes this may not be seen. I will explain in detail what bahulam is in some later classes. At this stage, know that bahulam means it is not optional. It is not optionally. In some cases, we see the forms with lopa, we see the forms without lopa, like that. In Vedas, in Laukika Samskrita, there will not be any deletion of she pratyaya.
Oh.
Before that, we shall know what she pratyaya is. By this sutra, jas shasho shihi, the jas pratyaya and shas pratyaya for the napumsakalinga words, they get converted into she. The jas pratyaya, pratama bahuvachana, dvitiya bahuvachana pratyayas, they get substituted by she for all napumsakalinga words. The napumsakat comes as anurti for that sutra from the previous sutra. Here you can see this 7.1 half of this section, this pada deals with the substitutions of different pratyayas by different adeshas. This 19 is napumsakacha. The next sutra is jashasho shihi. This napumsakat cha. Napumsakat comes as anurutti to this sutra. Napumsakat jash shashoho shihi. So if a word is a napumsakalinga word, then the jas pratyaya and shas pratyaya after napumsakalinga words, they get converted into she pratyaya. This whole section deals with the different adeshas for different pratyayas. For example, yuor anakau. This sutra tells you of your pratyaya gets converted to ana, who gets converted into aka. Similarly, jhontaha, the jha pratyaya gets converted to anta. In plus g, there that jakara gets converted to anta, so g becomes anti. So pat plus g, it becomes patanti using this sutra. Like ato bisa hais, we studied this one. The bis can get converted to hais, ramai he, it becomes similarly tagna signa samina syaha, ta becomes ina ramena, neriyaha, the ne pratyaya gets converted to ya. Ne is this one is the chaturthi ekavachana. Rama plus ne becomes ramaya, that ya. So sarvanamna smai. In case of sarvanama, that ne becomes smai, tasmai. So this section deals with different adeshas for different pratyayas. So this is one such sutra which tells jas and shas pratyayas, they both becomes she for napumsakalinga words. So for example, phala is a napumsakalinga word. It can be alanta, it can be raswanta, it can be dirghakaranta. There is no condition required for this word. Only the condition is it should be a napumsakalinga word. It need not be akaranta, ikaranta like that. It can be any napumsakalinga word. In such cases, jas and shas, they get converted into she. So phala plus jas, aqua phala plus shas, both become phala plus she. In she, that shakara is hitto, so e remains, and there will be some other prakriya, and the final form we get is phalani. Phalani. Similarly, dhadi, ikaranta napumsakalinga word. Here also there will be substitution of she pratyaya for jas and shas, and final form is dadini. Ambo, again the same prakriya, amboni. In all cases, we see there will be dirgha of the word here, and all of them ends with ni. So our present sutra, Shesh Chandasi Bahulam. Consider this mantra from Rigveda. Ve Vishwa Sangatani Rata Dhruva Yani Deva Akrunvata. In this mantra, this Vishwa Vata, Dhruva. These are all Pratama Bahuvachana forms of the Napumsakalinga words Vishwa, Vata, Dhruva. Actually, they should be Vishwani, Vatani, Dhruvani. There is no ni seen by a deletion of she pratyaya. So this is the meaning of this sutra. Shesh Chandasi Bahulam. In Chandas, in Vedas, there will be deletion of she. Here there is a deletion of she, so that ni is not seen. Here also the same thing in Vata and Dhruva. Similarly, ya, vana. Here also yani, vanani. It should be that ni is not seen by deletion of she pratyaya. Bahulam iti kim? Why the word bahulam iti used in the sutra? Because we do see the forms like yani, vanani also in the chandas, in Vedas. I mean both the forms yavana with deletion or even without deletion, both forms can be seen in the chandas. So the word bahulam is used in the sutra. This is about Shesh Chandasi Bahulam. She is the Pratama Dvitiya Vibhakti Pratyaya of Pratyaya substitution for Jas and she is the substitution for Jas and Shas for Napumsakalinga words that gets deleted diversely in case of Vedas. Okay, today we studied these three sutras: Algnabhyo Dirgha Suti Sepruktam Hal Yengrasva Sambuddhehe Shesh Chandasi Bahulam. And in the previous class, we studied Lopo Vyorvali Verapuruktasya. So we studied all the 5 sutras which are which deal with Lopaha. From next class, we shall study the sutras for Agama.
For Agama. 17.
These are the 5 sutras there in that sequence which deal with Lopa. From Lopo Vyorvali, Vera Pruktasya, Alnabhyo Dirgha Sutisya Praktam Hal, Yengra Swambuddehe, Shesh Chandasi Bahulam. These 5 they deal with Lopa. The next sutra from Rasvat Piti Krutituk Samhitayam Checha Angmangoscha Dirgat Padantadva up to Padantadva. They deal with Agama. This Samhitayam is a Adhikara Sutra. It is not a Vidhi Sutra. This Raswati Piti Krutituk Checha Angmangoscha Dirgat Padantadva. They all deal with Agama. Specifically Tugagama. This Tuk is a Agama. All deal with Tugagama only. From Iko Enachi, all sutras they deal with Adesha. Substitution of a letter by 1 or 2 letters by 1 or 2 letters. We shall discuss that later.
Okay.